The last major work of Frank Lloyd Wright was the Marin Civic Center. Taking its inspiration from the rolling hills of Marin, it fitted into them in what he called organic architecture. A handsome complex of buildings, it was designed to include an auditorium, a convention center, and a sports pavilion, as well as housing the county government. The Board of Supervisors have a handsome fan-shaped room for their public hearings with comfortable seating and excellent acoustics for the public, so that all the discussions and arguments can be clearly heard. Under the central dome stands the Marin County Main Library, with its immense storehouse of literature and learning. For a reporter's tape recorder, Mr. Wright talked about how he arranged the workspace in the building.
They're treated like human beings, and everybody having an office or a place in that building is in a commanding position to see the great beauty that surrounds it and feel that being a tenant in that building, according to that beauty, is a new dignity in his life.
What about those arches, someone asked?
I hope you notice that those are not arches. They're suspended crescents all the way along, hanging from the floor above, making these lovely arched forms, but plastic instead of structural. I believe in every respect that we have saved the beauty of the site, cooperating with it, and coming out at the end with a complete synthesis of ground and building, which is really what organic architecture should mean.
In an unusual design feature, cooler air from the shaded lower part of the building is drawn up through the central openings and vented through the domed roof. This natural air circulation helps to cut down on the need for air conditioning. From whatever vantage point you view this controversial man's last great work, it bears out his claim that his organic architecture fits the building into its natural setting with harmony and repose. On August 7, 1971, the peaceful atmosphere of Marin Civic Center was shattered by a savage and brutal gun battle, and a few weeks later, a bombing seriously damaged a courtroom and adjoining facilities. In 1976, things seemed peaceful enough, and in this tape recording, the voice of Frank Lloyd Wright foretells the future for Marin Civic Center.
It's a complete envelope of imperishable steel and concrete. Such a building as that would last at least 3,000 years. And it is indestructible, and it is earthquake-proof, and it is all those proofs. What you're witnessing is a great simplicity. Simplicity is ordinarily very expensive, you know. But in this case, I think simplicity is really economic.